Hello, I'm Tom Bushell, a sports broadcaster and event host with a passion for travel. And I'm inviting you to join me as I tell the story of our world through sport and adventure. Every week I'm showcasing the sports that make a destination and the adventures that bring them to life, with some incredible stories along the way of how sport and adventure brings us all together. And this week I'm in Abu Dhabi to showcase to you one of the world's newest tennis tournaments. Coming up, I will take you behind the scenes of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, chat to the 2013 Wimbledon champion Marion Bartoli, and soak up the atmosphere of a brilliant sporting event. Welcome to the Planet Playground YouTube channel. I'd love you to join the community, like the video, comment with any questions and subscribe as I bring together travel, sport and adventure, because our planet is our playground. The start of a brand new day in the capital of the United Arab Emirates, and it's a little bit chilly this morning. Mind you, I think that's the last we'll see of this coat for the next week or so. It was just 10 days ago that I was departing Abu Dhabi after the Golf Championship, but I am back, and this time it is all about the tennis. I'm staying at the Traders Hotel in Abu Dhabi. It's part of the Shangri-La complex, and as you can imagine, the facilities are 5-star. My room is spacious, the pool is a great little spot, plus there's a brilliant little beach. And the beach has a swinging chair, which is the perfect spot for a morning coffee. Traders is only around a 10-minute drive from Abu Dhabi's International Tennis Centre, which is located within Zayed Sports City. And every day there is a shuttle bus that gets us, the team, to the venue, and there are some pretty good sights along the way too of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is the iconic moment en route. It took 11 years to build and can hold over 40,000 people. Thanks, sir. VIP bus. And this is it, the home of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open at Zayed Sports City's International Tennis Centre. And for this week, during this first WTA 500 event in the city, this is home to the best female tennis players in the world. So every day I like to start the day with a healthy juice, and I like the sustainable energy, which is very good.
This one, sir, it's a lemon, celery, spinach, avocado, apple, and a cucumber. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
And before the crowd start to roll in, and the likes of the Olympic champion Belinda Bencic, Daria Kasatkina, and the Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina all take to the court, it's time to soak up the views. I know just the place to start my day with my healthy juice. Welcome to Stadium Court here in Abu Dhabi. It's a 5,000 capacity tennis venue, and I think you'll agree it's a special place to watch and play tennis. Stadium Court is the showpiece court for the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, which is the WTA's first ever event in the city. It's such a striking tennis venue with the colours on the court. It's iconic as well in this region. And if a 5,000 capacity tennis venue wasn't enough within Zayed Sports City, that over there is Zayed Sports City Stadium. It holds over 40,000 and has hosted the Asian Cup and Club World Cup finals before as well. Well, it's called Zayed Sports City, and you can't argue with that really. Tennis venue, multi-purpose football stadium and rugby pitches, with a game currently going on. If you like your sport, Abu Dhabi ticks the boxes. Play doesn't start for another couple of hours or so, but this, high up on Stadium Court, is a perfect spot to get set for another day of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, all with a sustainable energy. A little bit later on, I'll take you on to Stadium Court to show you what it's like from a player's perspective. But first, now that I'm all fueled up, time for the tennis village. Every sporting event needs a village for fans to gather together, and inside the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open tennis village there are plenty of options for food and beverage. There are tennis activities to play and to win prizes. Oh, almost. Not this time. And Mubadala have their own pavilion, which is always fun for the whole family to enjoy. Players also make appearances on stage so that the fans can get up close with their idols. You might also find me talking into a microphone, and the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open trophy is on show all week for fans to get close to what the players are hoping to lift. This is the underbelly, if you like, of Stadium Court. The music you can hear, by the way, is a spin class or something like that. I would be there, obviously, but I'm working. What I wanted to do was take you up to the media centre here at Side Sports City at the International Tennis Centre, because what a view of Stadium Court that you get. It's on the 3rd floor, so we'll head up in the lift now. I'll speed this bit up. Okay, so this is the 3rd floor, and just look out the window here to the view you get of the outer courts here, and then the rest of Side Sports City there. And then if we just wander down here, this is where the commentary teams sit, this is where the press journalists sit, the photographers sit, and just look at this view that you get of Stadium Court. Pretty impressive, isn't it? And I will take you down onto the court in just a little bit. But somebody who nowadays is spending a lot more time around media centres instead of actually being on court is former Wimbledon champion Marion Bartoli. And I've been catching up with her here at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open.
How great is it to see the growth of tennis here in this city of Abu Dhabi? Of course, for many years the World Tennis Championships have been taking place, but now this WTA 500 event. Great to see.
Absolutely, and I was so pleased to see that even in the calendar as a new addition. I think it's amazing for the development of the girls as well, in sport in general, to have something to look up to have some girls coming from all around the world, amazing tennis stars and tennis champions.
So from the Players' Lounge with Marion, this is now the walk that the players do to head out onto Stadium Court. So this is the tunnel that they walk down. It's here they will be fully focused and concentrating on what lies ahead, thinking about their game plan, thinking about how they're going to win the match. And it's a wonderful walk out onto Stadium Court here. Just come up the stairs and then you're presented with this. And here is Stadium Court in all of its glory. What a place to be. And of course, because this venue was hosted for over a decade, the Mubadala World Tennis Championships, as well as now the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, the likes of Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, Casper Ruud, Rafa Nadal, Andy Murray, Serena Williams, Emma Raducanu, Ons Jabeur, Belinda Bencic have all played here on this very court. And whilst talking to the players during daily Q&As within the Mubadala Hospitality Suite, it was clear of their love of Abu Dhabi, with many of the fields getting out to explore the city. And with the WTA now having a fixed tournament in Abu Dhabi, it's clear that the city is one of the world's top sport and adventure destinations, as I've discovered in previous videos. From kayaking the Abu Dhabi mangroves,
there are over 60 species of wildlife within the mangroves in Abu Dhabi. Over 75% of the fish in the Arabian Gulf begin their life within the Abu Dhabi Mangrove Park.
to experiencing one of golf's biggest events.
The Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship has a rich history. It began in 2006 and has grown to be a starting tournament of the year for many of the DP World Tour's players.
To cycling, an iconic Formula One circuit.
Yas Marina circuit is 5.5 kilometres long. There are 21 turns, and it's one of very few Formula One tracks that travels in an anti-clockwise direction. Yas Marina circuit open up the track every Sunday and Tuesday evening for people that want to come down and get on their bike or take a walk or even go for a jog. Not on F1 Sundays. Flying down the back straight now, one of the longest on the F1 calendar actually. I have been lapped quite a few times. I mean, if this was a race, I don't think I'd be on the podium.
Abu Dhabi has something for everyone. Find out more on the Planet Playground YouTube channel. But back to the tennis, and as the crowds flocked in, the cameras found their focus, and Belinda Bencic and Ludmila Samsonova took to the court. It was a final worthy of a brilliant week of tennis, with both players giving the packed crowds what they wanted, right to the very end.
Tennis man for 2023
So it's the Olympic champion Belinda Bencic who has just won her 8th WTA Tour title here in Abu Dhabi at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. If you're a fan of live tennis and want a destination full of live sport and adventure, then think of Abu Dhabi, because it could just be for you.
James, Stadium Court here in Abu Dhabi. It's a special place to be, and we've just witnessed a really remarkable final, full of drama, backwards and forwards, everything that you would want in a final.
You know, when you have a final like this, Tom, there's a little bit of magic that lingers in the air afterwards, isn't there? And that's still there. The energy from that final is super loud. The crowd got into it. Belinda Bencic saved 3 match points and then went on to win. It was an incredible final and a joy to be a part of.
Yeah, it's been a great week of tennis, hasn't it? And as a city, your first visit to Abu Dhabi, have you enjoyed it all and everything it has to offer?
The food, the people, the beaches, the scenery, the skyscrapers. This city does have everything. And coming from the winter in the UK, by the way, to Abu Dhabi, what a treat that is. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, and what a sporting event. Good working with you as well.
It's been a real pleasure, man. You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Too.
I'll see you at the next one.
Yeah,
my new mate.
It's been a brilliant week in Abu Dhabi, witnessing the first ever WTA Tour event in the city. And a massive thank you to the team behind the tournament too, who made the week hugely enjoyable, on top of the world-class atmosphere and tennis on court. And one final note, if you're a fan of your sunsets and sporting events, Abu Dhabi once again delivers. Thanks so much for watching this video on the Planet Playground YouTube channel, where I tell the story of our world through sport and adventure. Please do subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you again next week.